What is up, guys? My name is D Free. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Forgive me really quick. I just want to say that it is like super early in the morning. But we do have breaking news here for Trunks and Fused Zamasu, which is kind of cool. Dokkan's going to be dropping this around the same time that, basically DLC 3 is going to come out, or DLC 3 is going to come out. Or what is that? 3 or 4? Regardless, it's super early. The freaking DLC with Trunks and Fused Zamasu. Or, well, it looks like there's going to be a new Trunks, which would be pretty cool. And then, of course, they have Vegito Blue. So, anyways, you guys know what I'm saying. If you're played Xenoverse 2, which, by the way, I haven't uploaded a video for that in a couple of weeks. I'll get back to that midweek this week, if you've been wondering. But regardless, it's super early, so forgive me like if I make some mistakes here, and also I can't like be super loud. So anyways, we have the announcements for these guys on the Facebook for the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle Global version. So let's go ahead and take a look at Trunks and what he says here. You guys know what he does. If you guys have seen videos, you know what this guy does. I'm gonna give you guys my general thoughts on it, probably about when the banner will come. So anyways, it says right here, breaking news, behold the impeccable power of Blade of Hope and Dreams. That's a cool name. Super Saiyan Trunks' future with his Sword of Light. Final Hope Slash is a really cool name for the attack. With his passive Light of Miracles, not only allows him to transform STR key spheres to intelligence ones, but also his attack increases by 15% per intelligence sphere obtained. What's more, he can super attack. Oh, excuse me, I can't even freaking read super early. What's more, once his super attack reaches the max level, its power will be enhanced even more, which is really cool. Like, he's probably one of the only summonable cards that does that. That's the little gimmick that they give like super strikes and a lot of like the farmable cards that are free. Don't miss out on the Future Guardian with his Miracle Sword of Light on his hand. In this video, the team leader and chosen friend are both Revenge. Oh, okay, so Super Saiyan 2. Blade of Hope and Dreams, or Super Baby 2, excuse me. Super Saiyan Trunks' future in this video is a Transcendent UR at max and max super attack level. Also, Super Saiyan prepare for battle. I like how they're telling you what it is, because I don't know if the Japanese one, because the English one of Dokkan, like the global version, basically pertains to Facebook a lot, and the other one, the Japanese, handles it on Twitter. I don't know if Twitter does that, because I don't think that they can do it with like the character limit. So that's pretty cool. They're telling you exactly. I could be totally mistaken, because I don't bother to translate what they say very often. But it's pretty cool. They're telling you like he's at max level, he's at max super attack level. They didn't say he's at max potential system, so that's interesting. I don't know if he is, but regardless, let's go ahead and take a look at the super attack. It's actually on mobile Facebook. I'm not sure as to why. What the heck? Let's go ahead and get off of mobile. I literally just noticed that. I'm gonna take that M dot out of there, and it'll take a little bit. So while it's doing that, we're going to take a look at Fused Zamasu. Watch out, the destructive force that Wrath of the Absolute God Fusion Zamasu wields. As a leader, he is able to increase extreme allies' ki by 1 and raise their HP attack and defense by 70%, even though his passive Discord of Gods and Men will sacrifice 10% of super type allies, which is like the hero characters, their attack. It will boost his own by 120%. I like the little exclamation at the end there. It's like, oh, so even though it's going to do that, don't worry, it's going to do this to him. Blow your enemies into pieces with the true might of the absolute God. In this video, the team leaders are chosen: SAIYAN Juggernaut, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, which is the tech one. That means that they're nuking in these videos. Fusion Zamasu in the video is a Transcendent UR at max level and max super attack with Fear and Faith and his passive active. So no Fierce Battle, no other links. I don't think Trunks has Fierce Battle either, which apparently my internet doesn't want to go. Okay, for whatever reason, I swear this only happens in videos. And like, a couple of my friends, the same thing happens to them too. Regardless, you guys know what their super attacks look like. I mean, like, it's not really that big of a deal. It's not going to change. The only thing that's really going to be there is the dialogue. Like here, all your kind deserves is death. That's like so savage. Like the most savage thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like, no. You guys just deserve to die. But regardless, what I think is that the banner will probably drop. If you can basically base this off of what happened on the Japanese version of the game. If you guys listen to my video or watch my video where I did a multi-summon on the current Super Saiyan Trunks and Vegeta and Goku banner, whatever is on there, on the global version, of course, that's what we're talking about. If you guys watch that video, I said, hey, don't bother to summon on this. If you did, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. It's a guaranteed SSR. That's those are like the safest banners to summon on, and they always will be because they guarantee you something. But that being said, I said, hey, don't summon on this because the one thing that Global has that the Japanese version doesn't have is the foresight to know what is coming. And at the time, on the Japanese version, we thought that was the one Rage Trunks. We didn't know we were going to literally get another one like a week and a half later. So honestly, they're giving the announcement now. A lot of times, the global version of the game drops banners like on Tuesday or in excuse me, I burped a little bit on Tuesdays. So assuming it doesn't come out tomorrow, which is totally plausible, it could come out next week. Now, one thing that I will say is that the Reddit may have already, figured out when the dates are, because a lot of times, Renzi and those guys are able to data mine that information, and we have pretty approximate dates for stuff that generally are always true. So if anybody knows in the comments, like I said, it's super early. I haven't really got into all that. Go ahead and leave it down there. And if you see anybody asking for an approximation, go ahead and leave it down there. No, don't leave a stream of like 50,000. I appreciate everybody wanting to help me, but sometimes when it's not a problem. It's just me, embracing my YouTuberness on you guys, if that's even a term, which it isn't. Sometimes I ask for something and then like I'll have like 200 comments of like the answer that I want, which is like, it's great, but it's like, dang. Alrighty. But no, it's cool. It's cool. This is really not a problem. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back later on today with a couple other videos. I think after this, I'm going to talk about or I may have already uploaded, I don't know, but I'm going to talk about the latest rebirths in the Japanese version of the game, and I'll put up a gameplay video. I've been doing a lot of other things, a lot of global lately, because honestly, I'm just like in love with global right now. But anyways, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.